I am a spiritual healer, not a scientist, but Spirit says that today's spirituality is tomorrow's science. Even so, I ask you to be discerning, to take the information that resonates with you and leave the rest. This information is given to you by Spirit. Some of you are becoming more sensitive and you seek to know more. Some of you are discovering that it's becoming increasingly challenging to maintain your balance in your daily lives, and you seek information to help you. And there's some of you that are desperate. You cannot maintain your balance. You feel large degrees of emotion, from depression, anxiety and sadness, to experiencing moments and days where you could easily leave the planet. For you all, we share this information to educate, to give guidance and hope. Now you need some knowledge. So this has been gifted to us by Spirit, the Evolutionary Ladder of the Empath. Now, it's not anything to do with a hierarchy, as in those at the bottom are less than those at the top and those at the top are more than those at the bottom. It's more like kindergarten, primary school, high school and university. You wouldn't expect somebody at university to be satisfied solving a problem given to a kindergarten child. You wouldn't think a kindergarten child could solve a problem given to a university student. So it's more like the evolution of the empath. So we're going to start at the bottom. If you are sensitive, you're more aware of subtle energies. This may result in a feeling of discomfort, or it may mean you're more sensitive to the joy and happiness that is around you. It can be an advantage, particularly with people and situations, if you are a bit more aware of what's going on underneath the surface. But it usually passes. Once you move away from that person or that situation that has triggered that sensitivity, you restore to your balance. Clairsentient is the second rung of the ladder. Now, if you are clairsentient, this is actually when you're moving into this being a part of the psychic gift of being able to feel more. Again, you're more aware of the subtle energies around you. This can lead to you being uncomfortable. You can sometimes be overwhelmed, emotional, in a way that's out of character to what you're normally like. You feel better when you're removed from the source of that extrasensory stimulation or those subtle energies. So when you move away from that space, when you move away from that person that is bringing that energy on with you and you're absorbing it, then you feel better. So this might be, maybe you've got a friend that's upset because somebody has died and you will feel as upset as they feel. That's the kind of thing you experience when you're clairsentient. Now we move up to being empathic. Now this is quite different. The reason that it's quite different is because if you are empathic, you are absorbative. So it means that when you move away from that person or that situation that has brought on that response in you, it doesn't change. You still carry it with you. So it's something that you've absorbed and you need to do something to actually move it on. So there are two types of empath that I want to talk about. The first type of empath is the empathic that is empathic for the purpose of human evolution. And every single being on the planet is going to actually become empathic in this way for a short amount of time. And this is actually the purpose for this as part of our evolution. You know, if I hurt you, it hurts me. This is actually an energy that is designed to actually change the face of the world and how we interact with each other. So if you are empathic for this purpose, then it's not going to stay there. If you have the empathic gift that is a part of your lineage, this means that you're actually empathic as a part of that lineage and that giftedness. And if you're a part of some of the lineages that this can actually evolve into being an empathic healer, then it's highly likely that as you go on the journey of your spiritual evolution, that you will evolve into an empathic healer. The next rung on the ladder is the empathic earth healer. Now, if you're an empathic earth healer, you'll absorb and work with any energies to do with people and anything to do with people. The earth realms, animals, elementals, anything to do with Gaia and earth energies. The next rung is the empathic interdimensional healer. Now, the empathic interdimensional healer will deal with most of the things that an earth empathic healer deals with, but they have a few extras, such as beings, energies, entities, realms, out of time and space, and other dimensions. Then we get to the empathic galactic healer. Now, the empathic galactic healer deals with most star-based energies. So things such as past star histories that you might sense in people that you meet, galactic entities, universal structure such as worlds being born and dying, star wounds, worlds, planets, universal matters, galactic wars, star beings, and galactic events. The very last one is the Celestial Empathic Healer, which actually deals with all of the below. They're also connected to galactic empathic circles, which actually help them hold the energy and work with mass energies. They're highly evolved in their work. They're connected to the Galactic Mother and universal creative energies. So a Celestial Empathic Healer has a creative aspect to their makeup. They're able to process mass events and energies, and they encompass, as I've said, all the spaces below in the empathic ladder. Now we get to the help section. So what things can actually help you restore your balance and your equilibrium? So the first thing on the list is energy hygiene. This is basically a set of skills that you learn that enable you to keep your energy clear, and particularly enable you to clear energies once you've actually collected them. It does help immensely to maintain your balance. The next one is quite a quick one that you can do, particularly if you're really tired at the end of the day, and that is having a salt bath. So you put a little bit of salt in your bath, but you don't want to be in the bath more than 10 minutes because otherwise you'll start to reabsorb that negative energy. The other one is being outside in nature, particularly for an empath and an empathic healer. Nature, Mother Gaia, your connection to Mother Gaia is incredibly important to helping you maintain your balance, and she is often the energy that helps you clear those energies that you've collected when it's becomes a bit much for you. The next one is changing the vibration. Once you've actually cleared the energy and you've actually got back to a little bit of equilibrium, you can still feel really raw after you've been working with energies. So something that's really good to do is actually change your vibration. Allow your energy to be able to lift in relation to what you've been working with. So things that bring you joy, happiness, things like dancing, singing, listening to music that's really happy, and laughter yoga, all these kinds of things will help lift your vibration and help lift you into a better space. And lastly, the Callah and the Ancient CD I find invaluable. I have one that I have on going 24/7, and I use it whenever I'm out and about to help clear energies that I come across. It's important to note that this is simply another phase in the evolution of the planet and the evolution of humanity. There are times where until you master this gift, it may seem more like a curse than a gift, but it is a gift, one to be understood and worked with. And whether by your lineage or by your soul contract, you are here at this earth at this pivotal time. And empaths, and particularly empathic healers, have the profound capacity to filter immense sadness, grief, and woundage. But you also have the profound capacity to embody joy, harmony, happiness, and wonder. And this is the greatest part of the gift that you give the world by being here. Not only do you heal the planet by all you process, but you transform it by every higher vibration you come to hold and balance within you. You are great souls, here at a pivotal time in the evolution of the earth. Remember who you are and the power of the divine that runs through every cell of your being.